Hey guys, Ruby back, and this will be my 10th episode of my Let's Play Medieval Total War II Scotland. Where we left off, we're trying to finish up the English faction there is, with Rennes and Bruges. I know I mispronounced it last time, and thank you for the private message I had received several times. But this time round, we have several things to do with the Siege of Rennes that will occur next turn, as well the possible battles on Bergen's fields and the city itself, consisting of mostly militia, mostly all crossbowmen, spearmen, but nothing too much to worry about in that army. As well here, I don't know how the English can actually afford this, being on two cities. They must have them extremely maxed out, but with a few male knights and consisting mostly of peasants and least spearmen, as well as their hometown, they do not have much of an army to consist of against my archers, as well as dismounted and mounted horsemen. So I don't see much of a fight here, as well as Rennes just consisting of 3 town militia and their faction leader, which is kind of odd. You would think that he would be in the capital. But where we left off, though, I can slowly begin to bring down the taxations on many of my towns with the recent work I have done, let's say. But already Edinburgh is ready to become the maximum town capacity it can become, which is great news. So, nothing else really to say but to just jump right into it. Oh, and before I start, we do have that mission for land to get, if I'm right, it's trade rights? No, just diplomatic relations, so anything like that. But let's see what this turn brings us. I'm hoping the English actually attack me, instead of continuously trying to send a diplomat. Try to actually do anything possible to assault me. They are moving most of their army out of Burgos, so it might be a 3-prong attack on my Scottish army, so it'll be a good fight. The numbers will be stacked against me, but for experience and unit composition, I have the advantage. And it should be spring. Ooh, Poland and Spain have been excommunicated. Poland, I would actually be worried about being excommunicated because they actually probably have the same amount of territory as well as me or any of the Middle Eastern factions. But and we do have our spy opening the gate for us, so let's get this battle underway for the Siege of Rennes. And I could attempt a night attack, but that would give him a favorable command because he is fairly well general, so I will keep it daytime. Even though he does have the home base advantage, having that gate open just gives me the ability of sending my my footed nobles to go in and crash against peasants. And with the upgrade of medium armor, no weapon upgrades on them yet, they will be able to take a pounding without any problems. With the gate open, I will send these units in as a wave, followed by them. Just like that would actually do perfectly. My general in the middle. And with finally and let's have the massacre begin. Oops, accident hit the exit. But yes, let's us be done. It is going to be a little bit laggy due to having some downloads going on in the background for other ideas I'm having up, but this episode, as I sent in a bulletin, is actually a special one. As the siege is going on, I will be talking about a new Let's Play I shall be opening up, but I'm going to have you, the subscribers, as well as viewers who are watching this, choose. There are several to pick from. I can do Battle for Middle-earth 2, non-expansion, not the Rise of the Lich King, but I can as well do Homeworld and Homeworld 2, as well as maybe Star Wars Battlefront, get into a first-person RTS, Star Wars Empire at War. I'll have a list set up at the bottom of this in the description tab for anyone who wants to take the time and choose one. That'd be awesome. I mean, I enjoy medieval Total War, but I'm looking for maybe something a little bit more to get my hands into for a Let's Play. One that as well as I enjoy, that you guys will enjoy watching. So don't be shy. Give up a good response for that, and I will look forward to it. But let's continue on our siege. I'm noticing the peasants are trying to separate my units by a large degree, but they're also facing the wrong direction. And the massacre will slowly begin for them. And there we go. Now the numbers are just dropping dramatically. These noblemen haven't made contact yet, but at the same time, my cavalry are actually moving in. I'm actually thinking is to move these guys into a full charge so I can actually get in there. And with most of their units in. Oh yeah. They're just standing there like lambs at the slaughter. This is how in unit composition. I know these guys don't have much armor, but they make it up in their pure brutal efficiency of damage. And this is what would happen in a good way of flanking someone with these units. It's just a good example of like fighting the peasants. For some reason, these units haven't engaged yet, but they're getting there. And these peasants are finally breaking, only leaving several of them down to 5 units. And that's pretty much the siege down in a easy way. Still waiting for these nobles actually to come around and do what's needed. But what can you say? These, when they get there, they get there. It looks like they are holding fairly decently. But they're almost there. Once they do, they will crash behind those lines and do huge, huge amounts of damage. Well, my male knights are having what seems to be a difficult time to actually slowly begin pushing some of these guys back. But here come the nobles. And this is gonna hurt. Oh, there's my other nobles, but I'll speed this up a little. Pretty much know how it's gonna end. Jones' bodyguard are down to 6, 4. And yeah, for a second that actually had me worried, but I realized I'm the one sieging. But it should be over soon. Last bodyguard, few militia that are left. Last bodyguard's being an extreme pain because without him there we go. Down to the last 12 militia. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There goes the first siege and the second to last settlement. Now my plan is to actually take most of this attacking force and head back east to reinforce my other army. I'll release, because I am a good king. They didn't have much money. They were really dependent on what they had. Alright. I will send back over dang. Oof. I'll send 2 spear militia over there, so there won't be a revolt. But that's all we can do for this turn. And apparently we had a France spy in there. France was actually eyeing that before I had a chance of taking it. But the English are now truly down to 1 settlement. Hopefully, I said this many times before in my last few episodes, but we shall see. Though I don't need to get the happiness of Rennes up before there is some problems. Wow, many of my places are looking to be upgraded. It looks like I need to send this rebelling group over there. Huh. Well, not having the supporting army, anything they do send at me will be cleaned up reasonably. $500. Okay, so the France is having problems. Now, this is actually true for anyone. Anyone who has done a Let's Play of Medieval Total War 2 that I know, a lot of people, from King of Sparta to anyone, this faction has given the strongest battles they've seen. And I'm not exaggerating. I've seen historic battles of 3-to-1 odds from just under 1,000 fighting 2,000 to 3,000 units in Sapphire Phoenix's Let's Play of the battle over, I don't know which city this is exactly, but I remember the exact location. It seems every faction, well, every Let's Play has a fight with these guys to take over land, which is immense. So I know I won't fight the Millennium until I actually have a strong foothold, or at least control a good portion of France to support that war. They are the best spear units in the game, as well as one of the better later units, due to, I think, them having some kind of advantage with formations of spears and cavalry. And since my nobles usually enjoy fighting on foot, that's a difficult thing for me. We got low taxation. Why is it still... wine. Wait one more turn, see where this all goes. Finally their happiness is up. I'm guessing probably only... There's an assassin as well. France, what are you trying to do? It could be possible that they are trying to provoke me into attacking them. I have to see what alliances they have. Rather not fight France, but Dublin for a Thieves Guild? I will do it. New mission. Best units I possibly could have. Let us get an army ready then. Because if he wants a fight, he'll get a fight. Yeah, I don't have the new settlement walls made, so they're not too happy about that. Let's get some field knights ready. Semit's actually happy. It's probably because they haven't expanded. That's why. The English didn't have so much money, they couldn't even do that. Let's actually try to get information from Denmark, because I want to at least have information of every faction around me to see who I should go to war with. And get rid of that annoying English. I actually thought we would have time to do this, but it looks like we'll have to wait next time. So we come back next time. The last stand of the English. And yes, this is the real one. Catch you guys later.